50 years in the future, America's supervillains have completely won their long war and carved the entire country into their own private, brutal kingdoms. The heroes who once protected this land are almost all gone now, dead or scattered into hiding across the wasteland. Wolverine hasn't unsheathed his claws in decades, ever since Mysterio's cruel illusions tricked him into slaughtering every single one of his own X-Men teammates with his own two hands. He swore an unbreakable oath afterward that he would never raise them in violence again. Now an aging, weary farmer scraping by in Hulk-controlled California territory, Logan owes a mounting rent debt to the monstrous, inbred children of the Hulk who rule the region with terrifying brutality. Every harvest barely covers what he owes them. A blind, aged Hawkeye shows up unannounced with an irresistible job offer for Logan. Drive a mysterious, heavily guarded package all the way across the wasteland for an enormous payday, big enough to finally clear his crushing debt to the Hulk gang. The two set off together across a shattered, lawless America, driving straight through the ruined territories once ruled by the X-Men, the Red Skull's fanatics, and the Kingpin's sprawling criminal empire. Every mile hides a fresh, new danger. Along the long journey, Logan is forced again and again to confront the ghosts of the heroes he failed to save, and the family he is now desperate to protect at any cost. Every stop on the road reopens an old wound. Piece by piece, across the long, dangerous journey, the horrifying truth about Mysterio's cruel illusion trick and who was truly responsible for the deaths of the entire X-Men team finally starts coming sharply into focus for a stunned Logan. When the Hulk gang finally arrives to collect on Logan's overdue rent debt in the cruelest, most personal way imaginable, right in front of his own family, something deep inside the old farmer that he thought was buried forever finally completely snaps. After 50 long years of unbroken restraint and quiet suffering, Wolverine's claws finally come back out into the open air, and the fury he has buried for half a century finally has a target worth unleashing all of it on. Wolverine tears through the entire Hulk dynasty in one brutal, unrelenting, bloody reckoning, reclaiming at long last the warrior he swore he had buried forever, all for the sake of the family he now refuses to ever lose again.